Why is voice heard so clearly through a string telephone? We have heard that astronauts can't hear each other on the moon. Today, we will talk about sound and understand why it needs a medium. A vibrating body produces sound, and we hear it with our ears. But how does the sound reach our ears? Let us do an experiment. We need the following materials: a glass bottle, some small bells. The bells are tied to a straw and fitted in the center of a bottle. Pay attention to the sound made by the bells. Light a candle now. Put a little water in the bottle to prevent it from breaking. Close the lid tightly and heat the bottle. Air in the bottle will get heated and will come out through the straw. After heating the bottle for a while, fold the end of the straw so that air from outside doesn't enter in. There is very little air left in the bottle now, so a partial vacuum is created in the bottle. If we shake the bottle now, a very faint sound is heard, almost inaudible. If there is less air in the bottle, sound is faint. When the bottle had air in it, the sound was loud and clear. But when amount of air was less, sound heard is faint. If we could remove the entire air from the bottle, no sound would be heard. Because air is the medium which transmits sound and carries it to our ears. Let us understand this. Vibrating bodies produce sound. The energy from these vibrations produce vibrations in the surrounding air. This creates a pressure wave in air and the sound reaches our ears. If there is no medium, sound can't be transmitted. For sound is nothing but mechanical waves. Because it is a mechanical wave, it needs a medium for transmission. Quality of sound changes depending on the medium of transmission. Velocity of sound energy depends on the medium. Sound travels with a velocity of about 344 meters per second in air. This means sound waves travel 344 meters in a second. But this velocity increases in liquid and solid materials. Velocity of sound is minimum in air, more in liquids than in air, and is maximum in solids. We can understand this science with a game. By tying a string to a spoon, you can hear a sound like a bell and understand the relation of sound with the medium. So, let us see why sound needs a medium one more time. A medium is necessary for transmission of sound. Sound cannot be transmitted in vacuum. Velocity of sound depends upon the medium. Velocity of sound in air is about 344 meters per second. Velocity of sound in liquids is more than in air and maximum in solids. And now, think for yourself. Can astronauts hear each other on the moon? Please remember that there is hardly any air on the moon, almost non-existent.